My name is Nicola and I graduated at UBCO this year. I was studying visual arts to receive my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, and I majored in sculpture. Here at the Lake Country Art Gallery, located in Lake Country, British Columbia, we have on display the Atklokem exhibition, which is filled with 4 different artists who are all from the Syilx Nation. All of the artists in the exhibition are from the Okanagan area. At Atklokem exhibition, we have 4 different Syilx artists on display. Mariel Belanger, Barb Marchand, Sheldon Pierre, and David Wilson are all here in Lake Country exhibiting their work. The Atklokem exhibition runs from August 16th till September 29th.
My name is Barbara Pearl Marchand. I'm from Winfield, just down the road here from Vernon. And I lived down there for a few years and grew up down there. A lot of my artwork in the gallery right now is, there are pieces that I've saved over the years, and some of them are pretty old. Like the hat selection, I started those 20 years ago. I made the first 2 man and woman hat, and then over the years I made some more. I started making art down in Winfield when I was just a little girl and drawing in the dirt. You know, we didn't really have toys, so we made our own excitement, and it was always on the land. Everybody was hunting or fishing or hiking. I tried to find tools in nature that work, and sometimes I'd have an argument with a person that came into my studio and oh yeah, the rocks are just dead, and I said no, they're not, they're alive. And they really got upset because I said they were alive. I said, do you know how many times a rock changes? You don't call that alive? Like everything on this earth is alive, and they're changing. I'd have to explain a little bit about where does my thoughts come from. And then I go back to my childhood, and when I was small, I was always looking at the land, and I'll always be that way. I always will.
White Haskell Intaiskis Sanson Kintil Inkamuplex with Insis Ulaut. My name is Mariel Belanger. I'm from here at Head of the Lake and Insis Ulaut, which is Dry Creek. I'm a professional interdisciplinary performance artist. I have a very broad interdisciplinary practice. I cycle through different practices. Lately I've been working with tule reeds and cattails and creating recycled paper. I've also been working with traditional uses for tules and cattails. So nature is the material. And so I have to be aware of what it is that I'm working with. And I have to know the material because I need to know how it operates and how it works when it's in the natural environment, and as well when we process it to create material, because they're 2 totally different substances. I go out into the tule forest and I'm a select logger in that tule forest, right? And so I'm learning how to manage its land management practices. The tule house, it's meant to look like a bark isolation lodge. So in my practice, I'm researching what it means to be a Syilx woman, specifically a woman of this land, a plateau woman. And what are our customs? What are the things that we're supposed to be knowing by now? What should I've already learned? When should I've learned these things? And being an artist of the land, I started to interpret what waste nothing means. What does it mean when we go out and we harvest all this material and we're supposed to use it all? So it's a process where I'm learning about how to use everything in a very good way. And then hopefully people will reflect on that and say, oh, well, how can we do that in our everydays too?